Hello everybody and welcome to TJ's Lego Room. And before we jump into this mock, there's just one thing I wanted to tell you guys about, and that is that we are halfway through the first phase of our NASCAR and Star Wars contest. So if you're working on your build, make sure by the latest today, I would imagine you'd want to get any parts that you needed to order online. You want to get those orders in right away so that you can get your submission done in time for the October 8th deadline. But let's jump into the mock, shall we? So this is one that you guys have maybe seen before. It's a mock that I did quite a while back, but two things are important about this mock now. Number one, I've made some significant changes to these side vanes so that they actually are extremely strong now. You can't even move them at all, unless you're actually going to try to rip them off. And the other is that I actually put together the instructions for this guy this past week, and so the instructions are available for free over on rebrickable.com. So you're welcome, Galaxy. So this speeder was based on a picture that's found on page 180 of the Art of Star Wars: The Force Awakens. And while most of the interesting ships and designs got sidelined for a more traditional design, a lot of these tossed ships and speeders really showed promise and some unique designs. Now this particular one I'm actually calling the ZW-7. Now the reason I'm calling it the ZW-7 is actually because the ship reminds me a little bit of Zam Wessel's ship, or Zam Wessel. Reminds me of her ship from Star Wars 2 Attack of the Clones, the one that Obi-Wan and Anakin chase down after she tries to assassinate Padme. It reminds me quite a bit of that ship. Well, there's a few similar details, I should say. But in the end, I ended up calling it the ZW for Zam Wessel. And then the 7 has to do with the concept ship from episode 7. So the ZW-7. Kind of a fun little nomenclature there. Now, I even think that this ship may have actually inspired the Treadspeeder from episode 9. I've got the Lego version right here. I'm going to set those up side by side. You can see a couple of small similarities. The long front end, having a large front end in front of the troops, and then of course the tandem troops being on the back as well. And from the top, the front is wider than the back, and so that was a little bit of possible inspiration that went from episode 7 to episode 9, which is kind of cool. I know they like to recycle their ideas in the movies if at all possible, and I definitely don't fault them for that. I understand why you'd want to recycle ideas. I'm constantly going back to old drawings to see how I may have done something different or some new idea that I can come up with for it. So no problem there. So after looking through that concept art book for The Force Awakens multiple times, I was struck by this craft and how cool it would be to build it in Lego. And I quickly built my first version that you can see in the old video here on my channel. This one, however, has been updated with the new pieces that I didn't have access to originally, including like these really awesome curved wedge pieces now. So they're curved on the top of them, but then they're also like cut off and turned into wedge pieces right there. It just made the build so much more clean. I really appreciated that. I also made those significant strength increases across the entire ship. So I hope you enjoyed these free set of instructions. I did want to let everybody know that a couple weeks ago we actually crossed the 4,000 subscriber threshold, which I'm really excited about. Way to go, guys. It's really exciting to see so many people coming to the channel recently. So welcome if this is one of the first videos you've seen. I also want to give a special shout out to Joshua, who was the first subscriber at my 4,000 mark. I think he was either right at 4,000 or really close to it. The analytics get a little bit skewampus at that point, but I had a Joshua there, which is awesome. And I also want to give a shout out. I forgot to do this way back in the day. I went through my old video, but when I hit 3,000, I also wanted to shout out the person who made that, and that was JT. So I wanted to shout out both of you guys for being my 3,000 and 4,000 subscribers. So thank you very much. You guys are awesome. In the meantime, thank you so much. I know this is a little bit of a short video, but we've got a whole bunch of stuff going on right now. If you want, I can go ahead and let you know. Otherwise, we'll see you next time in TJ's Lego Room. But if you want to stick around for a minute, I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret. I'm in the middle of working on some other instructions. And last week, when I finished the Minoc 3 instructions, I turned around and I immediately started instructions for the Broken Eagle. Now, the Broken Eagle is going to take quite a while to get the instructions done because there's another side project with the Broken Eagle that I need to be doing at the exact same time as these instructions, and because of that, I'm going to take a little bit more time to finish the Broken Eagle and this other side project. So it's something to be excited for if you guys get excited about that kind of thing. I kind of do, and while I'm not ready to tell you guys what it is because it is very tentative at this point and I don't even know if I can actually accomplish this, but that's what I'm working on right now. So I appreciate everything. We are again halfway through the NASCAR contest, so make sure you're getting those submissions into me at the tjscontests@gmail.com. We've had excellent submissions so far. However, I have needed to respond to a few of you guys in the last week to let you know that there may be issues with your submission, that maybe there's something that I think could be tweaked, or just a clarification, or just sending me pictures of your build instead of YouTube links, or some of you put it in an awesome PDF or Word document, and that's awesome, and I appreciate that. I would like the pictures separately, just so it's a little bit easier for me to share those with everybody here on YouTube, rather than me having to go through and screenshot and edit and crop and all those extra steps that really do eat up my time here in the Lego room where I really want to be building. So anyway, I hope you guys have a great one. Thank you so much again for checking out TJ's Lego Room. I hope you guys are enjoying your weekend. I know I certainly will be sitting on the computer and making more instructions. But it'll be an awesome one. I'm really excited for the Broken Eagle to get out there. So thank you again. I know I said thank you a lot, but I really do appreciate it. And as a token of my gratitude, I wanted to get these instructions out here for free. So thank you very much. And see, there I go saying thank you. I just can't say it enough, can I? But until we see you next week in TJ's Lego Room, play well.